Hello everyone and welcome back to Family Craft Season 2 Episode 11. We are in the double digits now officially. I mean, I guess we were last episode, but I didn't really mention it. And if you think about it, Season 1 only got to episode 10 and a half technically. We got to an episode 11, but only half of episode 11 was actually about family craft. So we've already gotten further than last season, which is crazy. I am starting in a different place than you may know. I haven't really shown off this house in any videos. It's just one of the houses that you walk by. It's right, that's the dungeon house. Then there's that house, and then there's this house that I was in. So it's a different styled house. Most of them are like that, but I do have, I think, only 2 of those. I think the other one is over here, right there. So I only have 2 of those type of houses, which is not bad. The sun is going down, but I do want to say really quickly that today is going to be kind of just a cleaning up episode. I just want to kind of clean up my base area and like this pond above me. I think I'm going to take that out because I'm going to put a farm in a different place. It'll probably be underground. And then like all the dogs that are right there, like it would just be nice to clean it up a little bit. And a few other things that are not inside the walls are my fox thingamabobber, which that can't really move too easily, all my horses, and then all of my animals over here, which those might take a little bit longer to clean up and to kind of fix up because I do need to make some pens for them. I do have one available over next to where I put the pandas last episode. And then I'll probably just build this for like, I don't know, the sheep. We'll put some sheep in a pen like this again. So with that said, oh, there's a mob right there. That guy is not supposed to be there. Hopefully I can sleep because I want to, oh man, I can't sleep. Let's go over here then. Oh, can't sleep there. Can I sleep right here? No. Can I sleep here? There we go. I can usually sleep in one of these 4 corners. Anyways, I need to get rid of this creeper and then I am going to start cleaning up. Well, and there's the pond gone. That didn't take as long as I thought it would, which is nice. There is just a little bit of farm land still, but not for very long. And there! Now, there is no trace besides the water or the dirt. No trace of any ponds anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about when you say that there's this thingy. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to go over here. I think I'm going to take down this bamboo and then I'm going to move these dogs somewhere because some of them have moved around. Like if I forgot to sit one down, then it followed me, which is not a big deal. I would just rather have all my dogs in one place. Hey, no, sit. So these are all my dogs. I have a lot. Like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 21, 22. I have 22 dogs. That is a lot of dogs. And I do have a leader dog, which I don't know if I've mentioned him before. He doesn't have a name. I need a name for him. I need a name for a lot of my animals. A lot of my animals don't have any names, which is kind of sad. But all of these dogs don't have names. I especially need a name for the leader. These guys are like nodding their head. That looks really weird. It's like mesmerizing to watch. This is so weird. Why are they doing this? Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Okay, I need to like step away from that so that I can get things done. I do need to move my cats, but for some reason they don't want to move from this area and I don't really know why. But I do need to move them. And then my parrots. Parrots are really tough to move. We'll just put them right here for now. I have used some parrots in some of my builds. I can show you where. I used one right here. And I used one in the dungeon just to kind of give a little bit of color because actually I added that guy before I added all the leaves in. So I could kind of move him if I wanted to. But I think he looks good. I like having living things in places and so I think he's good where he is. I'm not going to move him anytime soon. So I like just having these guys here, and I like having multiple colors. I want to go to the jungle again to get more, just to see what other colors I can get, because pretty much any colors I'm happy with because they stand out. I mean, the gray ones kind of blend in a little bit, but then you get the yellow head, and that doesn't blend in. And then literally everything else. Oh, the green could blend into the grass, but literally everything else would be fine. Unless you put my blue parrot next to the fountain. Then he could kind of blend in a little bit. Alrighty, so I think what I am going to do now is I am going to move all of my horses. Which, this could take a little bit, and I also can't pick up everything. And what I am going to do is I am going to get these guys all together in my castle walls, because now I can actually get them in and out of my base instead of them having to be outside all alone. But I don't know exactly where I want to put these guys yet, so I think what I'll do is I'll just like do that, and then when I get a horse I'll just hook them up. So I am going to need a few more leads. So I'll grab those, then move my horses, and then come back and do whatever else I am going to do. Well, this is the last horse, and I guess it isn't really even a horse. So you could argue that this is the first and last mule. This is Lucky's horse, so I can't really do anything about that guy. I might move him and then just let her know that he's like over there or something, like just out of the way instead of just being in the middle of nowhere. But you can see all of my horses are over here on this wall, and yeah, what I did is I put all of the horses who are kind of fast and good, I left the saddles on them, and then I picked the horses slash donkey that aren't as fast, and just took the saddles off of them. So the horses with the saddles are the fastest of my group, and then the horses without the saddles are the slower ones, and so there's a lot of fast ones. And then the two horses with the diamond armor are my like two best horses out of the whole herd. So in another episode I will need to make a stable for all of my horses so that they actually have a home, and I think I'm going to have the stable be underground, and then to ride out and into war, kind of, since this is a castle that I live in, then they would go uphill and out of the wall. So I don't think that you will ever see any of the horses inside the walls unless I make a special pen for a few of them, like I did for the pandas and the cows and soon to be pigs and sheep and llamas, probably, actually. And then I'll just have specific ones that I ride more often, and they'll probably all have names. Like there's a black one with white spots on it, and I was thinking I would probably name that one Star or Stars or something. Maybe Galaxy would be really cool. Well, now that I actually have a gate, I can now block this up, so that's a little bit more cleaning up of my base, which is really nice. I like doing things like this. I like doing things like this off camera and on camera. Like, just cleaning up is so refreshing. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have some llamas in the pen next to my pandas that are in my wall, because I think I might farm the pigs. Like, I kind of am farming the cows, and so if I ever need pigs, I want to have them accessible. And the whole area that the pandas are in are kind of like a zoo type thing almost, and so it's kind of hard to have a zoo when you need the animals for something. And so I think I'm going to bring the llamas inside and then probably split off their pen and put maybe the parrots. Maybe I'll put the parrots in there, because I do want to have more parrots, like not just for decorating. Parrots are pretty cool animals in general. I need to make sure I keep these guys with me. Parrots are pretty cool animals, like just to have around because they're pretty. They're really pretty. And they're easy to tuck in small places. And so if I really want to, I could like just section off a small little bit or just have them in trees. I might do that. But anyways, I want to get these guys in, and then I don't know, do these guys eat wheat? Yeah, there we go. Now we got a baby llama! Oh, he's so cute, and he blends in with the floor. Perfect. That is the start of the zoo. I also want to get a polar bear. Somehow, I have no idea how. I don't even think we've found like a snowy biome, so that could be really hard to get. But I do want to get a polar bear, at least one, to add to my little collection of animals, because I think I almost have every single animal. I mean, I don't have bunnies, but I can get those really easily, and I don't have polar bears. There are some bunnies in this forest over here, so I'm not too worried about getting bunnies. Or maybe it wasn't this forest, maybe it was like over, I think it was over there maybe. So I'm not worried about getting bunnies, but polar bears will be harder. I have foxes and all these guys, and I used to have bees. I don't know where the bees went, but they're gone. So I may or may not have bees anymore. I've got horses, a donkey, a mule. Let's look up how many friendly animals there are in Minecraft. So just a second. So it looks like all the peaceful animals are bats. That could be hard. Cats, I have that. Chickens, I can get those. I have eggs. Cod, can easily get those. Cow, I have that. Donkey, I have that. Have foxes and horses. Mushrooms, that'll be tough. A mule. Ocelots, I don't know how you can get ocelots, because you can't turn them into cats anymore and they don't like you. So that might be a tough one. I have parrots and pigs. I can get rabbits. Salmon are in the river right next to me. I have sheep. A skeleton horse might be a little bit harder to get. Squid might be harder. I have tropical fish, and puffers. I also have puffers, which I want to use these fish in a little aquarium that I want to build. I don't know when I want to build this aquarium, but I do know that I want to build an aquarium. Turtles will be tough to get to my place, and then those are not animals. And then the neutral mobs are the bees, dolphins, llamas, pandas, polar bears, trader llamas, which I'd classify those as the same thing, and a wolf. Dolphin might be nearly impossible to get to my base, because you have to keep it in water, and I can't, like, move it through the nether or anything. So I think that might be almost impossible to get. I don't know. Maybe I won't be able to get every single animal. I think it would just be too hard. And then all the hostile mobs, like, yeah, no, it's not happening. Like, a Ravager, no thank you. The Hoglin will be so cool. And then unused mobs. I personally thought that the Illusioner was already in Minecraft. Like, they spawn naturally, but maybe not. And then I have no idea who these people are. I don't think I'll be able to get all the animals because I need to get dolphins here, and I don't think that's going to work out. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find those bunnies that I saw earlier. I hope they're not too far away because I don't remember them being far away, but I could be wrong. I do remember that they were brown though, so that'll help. Dude, I haven't seen this guy yet. I love it when animals have black fur. Like, I love the dark colored animals. I thought all the rabbits in this forest were brown. I had not seen this guy yet. Well, once I get this guy to my base, I need to figure out where to put him, because I only have this one lead left. I mean, I guess I could make a few more. And then I'll go looking for the brown rabbits. That way I can at least breed these guys. Because if I can't breed these guys, then that could be bad. Well, I got one more rabbit. Did not take very long at all. And it just so happens to be another dark one, which I am not complaining at all. So that's the start of my rabbit population. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you know, now I've got one. And of course I do have the, oh, they like my carrots. You can't have my carrots. Sorry guys. My horses are all cleaned up, and I moved Lucky's horse to right here. That area still needs to be cleaned up. I will probably do that section off camera just because it's a big section and all these animals need homes, and so I'll probably just go through, find a good spot to put a pen like this and put down a pen. And then the foxes will be really hard to move. I don't know how I'm going to move them, probably just with leads and stuff. I know that'll be fun. And then my llamas and pandas have a huge section. Of course, the llamas have a bigger section than the pandas, so I'll probably like split this section in half, like from there probably, and connect it. And then I'll put something over here with the access to it back there, and then the llamas. I don't know what I'll put there. Maybe I'll put the polar bear right here, if I ever get one. Or maybe I'll put the foxes. I could put the foxes over there. I might do that. My dogs are now all in one spot. I feel more organized, which is really nice. I did not make that at all. So oh, dude, I forgot to show you this guy. Wait, let me show you this guy. Speaking of pets, I have another pet that I forgot about. I got him pretty recently. This is Spidey, the Speedy Spider. Spidey. Yeah, he's, or she, I don't know yet, is currently stuck right here. If I take these fences down, they will be able to get out, which I don't want that to happen because I like this guy. I like Spidey. One problem is he doesn't like me at night. He kind of goes a little bit crazy at night, and I have to like keep him calm and stay away. But aside from that, he's perfectly fine. He's perfectly healthy pet to have, a pet spider. And I guess with that, I'll have to say goodbye right now. We did a lot of cleaning up, and it feels nice to be a little bit more organized and have things in specific areas. Anyways, next episode, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm probably gonna have to do something with Spidey here. Figure out a spot for him or her, it's probably him, to stay in, but I just don't know yet. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya!